Welcome to my channel. I'm Michael Mangus, and I'm a hunt advisor with Rolling Bones Outdoors. With my clients, I often do gear consultations before their hunts. And today I'm going to go through what I use as my layering system and what I plan to use on Kodiak Island this fall for my mountain goat and blacktail deer hunt. My layering system consists mostly of Badlands and SITKA Gear, where I like to use the strengths out of both brands for different pieces of gear. And with Badlands, they're usually a little bit more affordable. You get the unconditional lifetime warranty. And with SITKA, there's certain pieces of gear that where I prioritize the performance of SITKA. For my base layer, I use the Badlands Vicora top and bottoms merino wool set. They do a great job of everything you need your merino wool to do. They're moisture wicking, they keep the odor away, especially as the hunt goes on, and getting rid of the heat during those active periods of the hunt. For my mid layer, I use the SITKA Alpha Fleece. It's got a hood on it. It's got the vents as well, so if you're using during active periods, it can help get rid of that heat, also get rid of the moisture and sweat, and also you can use it as an outer layer, and it does pretty well with wind protection and keeping your heat when you want to keep it. For my outer layer, I use the Badland Collar pants. I've been using these for years, and it's gone through all the abuse, and I prefer Badlands, especially for that bottom layer. It's taking 90% of the abuse that you going through briars and thick stuff, and that unconditional lifetime warranty is definitely gives you the peace of mind for your pant layer. And these are very warm as well. You can see the reinforced knee guard here. And also the zipper comes all the way up to your knees, that if you want to change the pants, if you are using a mid layer, you can go ahead and take the pants off without removing your boots. And then for my outer layer for the jacket, this is strictly for glassing and keeping the warmth. It is the SITKA Super Down jacket. It is a super warm jacket, but it isn't very durable. You just want to use this strictly when stationary. I actually had to get this one repaired already, and just another great aspect of this is the packability of it. It can really get condensed down and thrown in the pack, taking minimal space. Next, I use the Badlands rain gear. That's the Exo Rain. I'm going to show these off here. And these can also double as an outer layer as needed. And once again, you don't have to worry about ripping it or anything like that, because you can use the unconditional lifetime warranty. Next, just going over some of my accessories. So for my headgear, I have the Badlands Argus hat, and this is a very thin hat, great for active movement, and also you can use it as a liner with the other headgear I'm going to show you, which is the SITKA Storm GTX. It's a very warm hat. Also, you got the brim on it too, the guard from the sun. And then next, going over my gloves. So for movement, I just have a cheap pair of gloves. I like using these ones just because it has the fingers free, so your fingers are free when you're moving. And then I have the SITKA Storm GTX gloves, very warm, water resistant. And then specifically for my hunt, going to Kodiak Island, which is known for the wet conditions, I have the Temrez insulated rubber gloves. And this is a staple with Alaskan Outfitters. I was actually watching a few videos where hunters said that they wish they had them and their guide did. And my packing list didn't have them either, but during research I knew that I wanted to bring these gloves. And then lastly, I I run merino wool socks. This isn't a really name brand thing. I'll put the link in the Amazon link for these socks, but they run great, and it's like a 4-pack for $15. And along with the rest of the gear as well, I'll put a link for your convenience if you're interested in any of these pieces of gear.